What's good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in a building with another banger. Now, first things first, before we go ahead and get started, I gotta go ahead and say thank God for another day and another opportunity. And as y'all can see from the looks of the title and the screen, today I put together a very special build for y'all. Now, I'm gonna be calling this one the Glass Cleaning Interior Go, and the build is actually going to come out to a glass cleaning interior score. Now, out of all NBA players, this one's going to be reminding me of NBA Go WILT Chamberlain. As far as when it comes towards our attributes, we'll get a 99 plus put towards our close shot, post control, standing dunk, offensive rebound, and stamina, and we'll also be able to get the elite big man contact dunks. Now, you'll also be able to get a total of 36 badges on this build. And all around, this is the perfect rec random build. I'm telling you right now, one of the most elite true post scorers. And it's a great randoms build at that. Now, this build is also great for the 1v1 setting. And the physicals are going to make this build a whole lot better once it's all said and done. Now, before we get any further, if it's your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Smash that like button, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family, and last but definitely not least, comment down TG for Thank God King Jesus and where you're tuning in from, and I most definitely will be sure to get back to y'all with a response. So to get started, the first thing we're going to do is put this build under the center position, go with the height of 7 feet exactly. As for that weight, I'm going to go with 270, and then for our wingspan, I'm going to max this out to 710. Now, I really think that this is going to be best moving forward, and let's go ahead and first get started when it comes towards our physicals. So once we go ahead and check out that speed, I'm going to put this all the way up to a 61. Getting into the acceleration, leave this at a 47, and then as you get into the strength, I'm going to put this all the way up to a 90. As for when it comes towards our vertical, go with a 70, and then moving into our stamina, I'm going to put this all the way up to a 96. Now, I personally do think that this is going to be best for this build moving forward. Very strong all around, and I think you're going to be able to do a little bit of everything. One thing that you should take into consideration, the +4 that you get from your Gatorade facility workouts. So we'll be able to maintain that 99 stamina, 74 vertical, 94 strength. As for that acceleration, 51 with a 65 speed. Now, it really comes down to the way that you shape and mold this build along the way, but if you follow along, you are definitely in store for one of the best rec builds. So from here, let's get started with our finishing. So as for that close shot, I'm going to put this all the way up to an 86. Getting into the standing and driving dunk, these are two numbers that you really need to pay attention to. So instead of upgrading anything from the driving, I'm going to go with a 99 when it comes towards our standing dunk. This is going to allow you to get all of the elite big man contact dunks. As for that post control, let's go with an 84. And then for the rest of this area, this is really optional, but I'm going to leave this as is. Now, as you can see, we do get a whole lot of badges, especially even for the playmaking. Now, let's go ahead and move into the second area, which is going to be the shooting. I'm going to leave these as is, except for that free throw. I'm going to go with a 71. And of course, I think this is all you need, especially if you're looking to be a true big man. Once you get fouled, you still have free points available at your arsenal. Now, let's go ahead and move down the line, getting into the playmaking. So as for that pass accuracy, I'm going to go with a 77. We get some good badges here as well. And then for that speed with ball and ball handle, I'm going to leave these numbers as is. So the rest of the attributes are going to be left over for the defense. When it comes towards our interior, let's go up to the 82. As for that perimeter defense, I'm going to leave this at a 39. Getting into the steal, I'm going to leave this as is, but for that block, let's go with a 77. Getting into the offensive rebound, I'm going to go with a 93. And then for that defensive, make sure you go ahead and put this all the way up to a 79. Now, this is what we should be looking like once we get this build maxed out to 99 overall. So let's go ahead and start with some of the badges. So as you can see, for that standing dunk, we get Hall of Fame Fast Twitch, Rise Up with Precision Dunker, and also Silver Aerial Wizard. As for the close shot, you get a little bit more of the same. I like Gold Fearless Finisher. We also get Masher, Post Fade Phenom, Dream Shake, Hook Specialist, Pro Touch with Giant Slayer, Spot Finder, and again Whistle. Now look, as you can see, you're going to be able to get a whole lot of badges when it comes towards our post scoring end. Especially with what we chose to upgrade, you even are going to get badges like Spin Cycle. Moving into the actual post control, you get badges like Bronze Unpluckable, Gold Back Down Punisher, Drop Stepper, you get Post Fade Phenom, Post Spin Technician, Dream Shake Hook Specialist, and Post Playmaker. Now, I would like to know your thoughts and opinions on the finishing. Is there anything that you would possibly do or change to make this build a little bit better? Getting into the shooting, the only main badge that I really wanted to go after was going to be free points. As for the rest, it really comes down to how you want to go about this. Getting into the actual playmaking, as you can see, we get badges like Silver Break Starter, Dimer, also get Post Playmaker with Relay Passer and Special Delivery. Then you get Bronze Touch Passer with Needle Threader. As for the defensive end, this is what's going to make the build a whole lot better all around. Now, I like badges like Bronze Anchor. You also get Silver Post Lockdown. Then we get Gold Workhorse, which I think is going to be very special. Now, for that perimeter, a little bit more of the same. Getting into the block, we get Bronze Chase Down Artist, Silver Pogo Stick. Then we're going to get Hall of Fame Box Out Beast, Gold Rebound Chaser with, again, Post Playmaker. As for this build, a few things you need to take into account. If you activate your takeover, that's going to be at least a plus 10. Buying your own boost, another plus 4. If you wear gear, anywhere from a plus 1 to 2 or 3. And the better you play throughout each game, 2K does give you a boost. So you have the potential to get at least a plus 15 towards this build if you activate everything. Add up all your boosts, I'm telling y'all, this is one of the best big man to look forward to. Now from here, let's go ahead and move forward to make sure that everybody made this build correctly. We should be able to get these 3 different comparisons, and as y'all can see, we have created the glass cleaning interior GOAT coming out to the interior score on NBA 2K24 Next Gen. Now add up everything of what I previously did mention, and you have a whole lot of potential to look forward to when it comes to today's build. One of the best big man and post scorers on this game. I want to say thank you so much for your support. More so than anything, thank the man above, King Jesus, for another day and another opportunity. And if it was your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Smash that like button. Turn on post notifications to be a part of the rich family. And last but definitely not least, comment down TG for thank God King Jesus and where you're tuning in from, and I most definitely will be sure to get back to y'all with a response. And with all that being said though, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.